Hi! Hello there! I'm back, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Can you guess what it is? Come here, I'll tell you. I'm painting another mural. So if you weren't here, around this time last year, actually, I painted my first ever professional mural. And I had absolutely no idea what I was doing, but we figured it out. And now we're back with another one. And I'm gonna be taking you guys along with me on this entire process. For my last mural, I drew my design onto a giant piece of paper, measured specifically to the size of the wall. Then I cut slits in the outlines to ultimately create a stencil for me to trace the design onto the wall. This strategy actually worked really well, but it was a little more time consuming and elaborate than I think it needed to be. So this time, I'm going to be using and trying out a projector instead. So I've got my supplies, I've got my design, so let's measure this out, and then let's get painting. So first I started by projecting my design up onto the wall, made some measurements, and traced and mapped it all out. Now, this design consists of a lot of darker or richer colors, so for this one, I'm using various shades of mainly blues, purples, a vibrant shade of pink, and of course, black. I'm starting out with the blue and creating an even base with each color. First coat is done of the color pieces, so I'm gonna work on getting the second coat done with those. If that's all I need, then I'll just go on by doing the middle part, the middle lines of all the color pieces. But if not, then I'll put on a third coat and hopefully get the middle part or the little in-between parts done today. We'll see if I get there. I'm hoping to though, so let's get started on the second coat. Now, as I'm painting these, I'm not staying too precise, as I'm planning on outlining it with black later. And one thing I noticed with this wall, which was a huge plus, was that the chalkboard paint base that was already on the wall, at least this particular one, oh yeah, I'm painting on chalkboard paint, by the way, allowed the paint to stick much easier, and because of the original color of the wall, it seemed to require a lot less coats. Except for one section. I bet you can guess what it is. The pink. So I just put a third coat on it. But now that that's done, I'm going with a small, flatter, and rectangular brush to create a blue outline around the colored sections. When doing this, I'm trying to imitate the digital design as much as possible, which means creating a thin blue section outlined in a thin black section. So I'm using the small brush to attempt at making a smooth line. Although, this process didn't turn out quite as I expected, and the blue was just a little thicker than I'd hoped. But we'll get back to that later. Let's go back to when I did the black outlines. First I used a black paint marker to create some smooth lines. I made a slight mistake by painting through a section that was only supposed to be blue, but I fixed it and painted over it. I'm starting by making some simple outlines, which I will eventually be fixing the next day, to darken up the middle a little bit and make it a little more precise. It's currently 9:45. I've been here since 12:30 I think. So it's been a good and long day. I definitely did take some breaks in between there, much needed breaks, but this is what we have so far. Finally finished the black around the blue. I think this is probably where I'm gonna leave it for tonight. Tomorrow I'm hoping to get the outline of the butterfly done and then the black part and hopefully the stars. So we'll see if we can get to all that tomorrow and then hopefully get any cleanups done. Without further ado, I think we're done for the night. Starting on day 2, Sunday. I thickened the black outlines to make the blue section a little thinner, made some touch-ups, and now I'm moving on to outlining everything else. It's currently 4:19 right now. We're doing kind of okay on time. As of right now, I'm hoping to get at least the blue outline done all around the butterfly and then hopefully get at least one coat of the black part of the butterfly done by the end of tonight. So let's do it. Also, can we just appreciate the lighting really quick? I know it doesn't look the best on the butterfly, but it's really pretty. First and second coat of the blue outline around the butterfly is done. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the black section. I feel like sometimes throughout these processes, I'll hit a point where I'm like, wow, this could be a really cool stopping point. Which is where I was here. So I just wanted to acknowledge that. But then I just keep going.
It's a vibe, baby. You gonna cry, baby. Take your time with it, baby. I don't mind. It's a vibe, baby. You gonna cry, baby. Take your time with it, baby. I don't mind. It's a vibe, baby. You gonna cry, baby. Take your time with it, baby. I don't mind. It's a vibe, baby. You gonna cry, baby. Take your time with it, baby. I don't mind.
Wait, turn the lights out. I can't see a thing, dog. Can I get a phone light? I might let it ring, dog. Something creeping.
Alrighty guys, this is it so far. It's really coming together. I'm so happy with how it's turning out. I was a little worried at first just because the colors weren't matching up quite to how I thought they would, but I think we're good. I managed to get the first coat of the black paint on, so all I have left is the second coat of black paint, the stars, and then pretty much just fixing any blemishes or going over some extra things if needed. I'm expecting to probably have maybe about another half day left. So I'm gonna try to come back next week. I'm not exactly sure what day yet though, so I guess with that being said, I'll see you guys next time I'm back here and when I continue.
1 week later.
Alrighty, it's the last day today, or it should be, at least if everything goes according to plan. All I really have left is one more coat of the black and then the stars. And then of course any like blemish fix-ups and anything that I need to do. It's a new weekend, it's Saturday today, and I think it's probably about maybe like 12:30 or something. Around that time. I'm hoping it won't take me too long today since that's really all that I have left to do. So we'll see. It's currently so windy outside right now. I don't know if you could see that at all, but yeah, let's get this done. I'm excited. All that I'm doing now is just giving the black a second coat and starting on the stars. And let me tell you, the stars, not so easy. First, I drew the stars on with a white pencil, and when doing this, I had to figure out the appropriate star to space ratio to make the idea clear, but not too cluttered. The real test was when the paint came on. I started with small sections and started painting the stars on one by one. As I drew, I eyeballed the symmetry, which was a little time consuming, but not too bad. But as time went on, some of the eyeballed symmetry wasn't totally correct, which resulted in a lot of painting over and redrawing. But in the end, it all came together. Okay, now all that's really left is blemish fixing, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It's done! Wow, this one was definitely a little more complicated just because of the design and how much detail went into it. And to be honest, I cannot believe how quick I got that done. This in total took me about probably 4 full days. Maybe 3.5, which is absolutely insane. Realistically, I wanted to get this done sooner, and it did take me a little longer than I originally anticipated to get it done today, but it was all worth it. I am so happy with how it turned out. I'm kind of sad that this process is over now. This was such a fun journey and learning experience. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it and running along on it with me. I got my handy dandy name down there, my Instagram and TikTok tag. But yeah, with that being said, this is it. I'm grateful for you all, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Bye guys. Like and subscribe.